I know how messy things can get when living in tight quarters, so having your trailer organized is definitely key. Today I'm going to be sharing 12 items that you can easily get off of Amazon to make your life easier. So one of the items that is great to have is a first aid kit. This bag I found on Amazon, and I mean, it can fit so many things in it, which is so great. And it also has all of these elastic bands here that you can slip things down into, so you can put ointments. I have a thermometer here. You can put all kinds of stuff. And I kind of organized it in sections just to make it easier. This one is more ointments for your body, your skin. You can adjust things to make it easy for you and your family. I have Band-Aids. I did take the Band-Aids out of the box because it just cut down on the space and it fits a lot more. You have things in boxes, and get rid of that packaging. It's bulky. Bandages, gauze, all of that. So if you have pets, it's great to have sprays and wraps and things for your pets in case there is ever an emergency. So just like burn sprays. I have a hot and cold pack. I like all these sections that are on here. And there's also a pocket in the front. I don't have anything in there, but you can put maybe even your Band-Aids and an ointment right here. So it's easy for your kids to even come and grab. And then there's pockets on both sides. That's a mesh pocket on this side and solid pocket on this side. You can slip things into. On the back, there's even, you can put a label in here to label it. I like that it has like the cross on here, has the red on it, so it's easy to tell more that it's like first aid, but, and even just a handle so you can grab it. So this is great to keep all of your first aid products and things all contained. I think it's a must-have for your RV is a bag sealer. So you could use this on cereal bags, your snacks, chip bags. Say somebody had a chip bag that they only ate partial out of it. You can use this to seal it back up, just like it had never been opened before, which is super, super awesome. So let me show you how it works. It's really easy. It just takes batteries. And the cool thing is on the back side of it, there is a magnet. So you can attach this to the side of your refrigerator. I just put this on the shelf in my pantry, but that's kind of cool. And then it also has a little hook right here that you can hang it. So all you have to do is after you insert the batteries, you open it up and slide this off and take that little case off. What I like to do is cut off the excess part of the bag with some scissors. And then you're gonna take it and you're gonna slide it along this little piece right here. It will heat up and it will kind of melt and seal the bag. So this is great because it will help keep pests and, you know, like bugs, and keep your food fresher as well. So you just kind of slowly glide it along. Just make sure you get the whole bag sealed. And we've already had infestations of moths, ants, and I was so grateful that I had most of my food sealed up that they didn't get into. So as you can see already, like this part is totally sealed and closed. So what I do is I go about halfway or so through on one side, and then I do the other half. Okay, so see, you have your sealed bag, and this will keep your food fresher, bugs out, and from spilling as well. So this bag sealer is super cheap and definitely a must-have for your RV. I just keep it right here on the shelf in the pantry next to all the snacks. See how most of them are in containers, and Nice and sealed. So the next must-have item is something I actually purchased when we were still in our home. This is super cool. I look for items to keep in my kitchen that have multiple uses, and this is one of them. This one I just slide underneath my sink and store it there, and can pop it out when I'm doing dishes. These, I will say, these little rubber top pieces do kind of come off easy. So that's one thing about it. I've lost one of them, but it still is functioning. So we drink a lot of protein shakes and smoothies, and this is great to put my blender bottles, or I'll put my cups on here, and so it will thoroughly dry them underneath. So I don't have to wash them and then like have it dry on the outside, flip it over. Works really well as a cup dryer. And also, if you are doing your meal prepping, this comes in really handy. If you use like the reusable Ziploc bags or regular Ziploc bag, this works great for quart size or gallon size. But what you do is you just flip it over the top of it, and it holds your baggie open and it supports it. It's not going to fall off, so you can pour your soups or your dinners that you're meal prepping in there, or even leftovers, and it will hold it nicely. You're not going to have it spill all over. So that comes in super, super handy. This is a tool that is a must-have for my kitchen, and it just collapses and goes skinny, and I just slide it in right underneath my sink, so it's there to pull out when I do dishes or meal prep. Another great kitchen must-have that is also a dual purpose item is this paper towel holder. So the nice thing about this is that you can just tear off your paper towels, and there is a cleaner in the top of it. So it doesn't come with any cleaner in it when you buy it, but you can just fill it with your favorite cleaner. So it makes it easy to have your cleaner, your paper towels, or whatever to clean up those messes. This is an item from Space Aid. I love a lot of their products. They have great organizational products for the kitchen and other areas of your home. Another thing about this is it has a non-slip bottom on here, and so it's not going to like slip and slide when you're pulling the paper towels off. This has been a great thing to have. We moved into our new trailer. We needed to make every space count, especially with inside the kitchen area. I love to cook, so I had a lot of kitchen gadgets and things. I had to narrow it down to bring only the most important items. Also, traveling a lot, you got to make sure that things stay secure and that they don't break. This is what I did with this cabinet right here. This is how our spice cabinet, oils, seasonings, that kind of thing is what I store in here next to the stove when I'm cooking. And this is kind of how it looks like. I like to keep these things out in front that I use majority of the time, so they're just easy to grab and get. And also it helps keep the spices in the back in order as well. I never really have a problem with things falling over in here, which is really nice. I really like a lot is this Expandable 3-tier organizer. And this is even great. You can use this in your pantry if it fits the depth for canned goods, and that will help keep them secure also when you're traveling. This one, I didn't have to expand it. I will put the measurements down in the description of this item. It can fit in all different sorts of spaces, but this is like so key. I love how it comes up right along here on the edges, and it does that along each tier. And that is going to help from having your spices slide off. Sometimes, like through the jiggling, I do have like the spices that are turned like that. But I've never had any fall off. Sometimes they've kind of come down at an angle like that. But as you can see, they're still not going to fall and break. And yes, these spice jars are all glass. Another thing I would recommend, it is not a make or break, but can make your RV, especially if you like to cook and you have a lot of spices. I think that having spice jars that are all the same size that you just pour your spices into and decant them that way, you're able to have more spices fit. They have labels as well that you can grab off of Amazon, or if you have a label maker, you can label your own. As you see, oh, actually on this one I pulled out, this one didn't have a specific label for spikes, so I used my label maker and I put that over the label. You could also write on these as well. But this I have really loved. I had this in my pantry at home, and I was so happy that I was able to transition it from my home pantry to my RV. These bins up here have been really nice because, as you can see, I have glass items that I was kind of worried about bringing because I didn't want them to break. But these containers are nice because, as you see, like my height, I'm a little bit on the shorter side, and I would need a stool to like get way back up in there. And I think it'd just be more of a hassle when I'm cooking and make that process take longer. It's really nice to have bins to put your items in that you can just easily pull out. Something that has a handle on it makes it easier, so you can get to everything that's even in the back. And this contains them and makes them not fall over in traveling as well. There's 2 uses for this next product. It is a jewelry organizer. I actually got this to travel with. I brought this into our RV because it works great being in the RV and keeping my jewelry organized and my necklaces not tangled. So what's really cool about this little case is, just disregard this hair. It's stuck to my necklace. You could tell I wear that one a lot. But right here, there's clips. Well, they're moldable clips, which is nice because it can adjust to the thickness of your necklaces that you're hanging here. But you just hang your necklace on, and then it has this little pouch that the rest of your necklace just hangs down in. Nice and keeps your necklaces separated and doesn't get them all tangled. The next little section here has spaces that you can put your earrings in. And then they also have this area right here to put your rings. You can also put earrings in here as well if you have more earrings. And then you can put bracelets in here. I put a couple bigger necklaces. This is chunkier, so it fits nicely in that little slot. And these are nice because they're adjustable. You have these 2 dividers that you can stick in and put them anywhere. And then I just have a couple more earrings here that I've just stuck down there in that slot. But this is nice because it keeps them stored nicely. I just keep this in my closet on the shelf. It's easy to grab and get to my jewelry, and doesn't take up much space. That's what I really like about this. So not only is this great for your RV, but you can stick this in your carry-on and you're good to go. All right, so the next product is one of my favorite products that I've gotten. I have downsized all of our medication into just this little pouch. So this has been so nice. This pouch opens up and you have these little compartments that these little bags slide into. And what I did was I used my label maker and just labeled what the medication was, the directions. You can also put the expiration date on it as well. This has been really nice because we've just been able to go to this pouch, pull it out. You can take with you if you're going to the beach or you're in the car as well. And you can just stick your medication in there so you have it on hand. Also has a couple more extra bags here, but it has a pouch that goes all the way in there, and the same on this side. It also has this card that it came with where you can put your allergies, your emergency information on it if you'd like. But if you have maybe even like cough drops or bulkier items, that can be put in here. And there's a zipper along the one side. So that makes it nice as well. But I have really loved this because this is something you can take on the go as well. And then it just folds right back up and Velcros. So handy and so nice. And it's great for small spaces as well. All right, for the next product, come join me in the shower. These glass doors that we have to our shower, we needed to get a squeegee. So I found this squeegee off of Amazon. It's nice, black and sleek that matches the shower. It has a good soft handle and feels good in your hand when you grip it. And it works amazingly to squeegee the glass after the shower. It gets all of the water. It's a really nice one. So it also came with this adhesive hook that you can attach anywhere. Since it kind of bevels out on the shower, we don't have a flat surface. I needed to find somewhere, and this is kind of a little bit more out of sight. So I just stuck it up at the top in the corner and it just sticks on. This is something I don't have to remove when we travel. It stays really well. Hooks are a must for your trailer. We've always found that we needed to add more than what the trailer came with. These hooks right here are super nice. We used them in our last trailer. They are waterproof, so you can use them around water, which makes it really nice as well. So I attached these two hooks down here so that I could hang like our loofah and shower things. They have worked really well. They haven't come off. It's kind of nice because the black just blends in to the black shower that we have. You can use them to hang like a microfiber towel on. I wouldn't put anything too heavy. I wouldn't put like a winter coat on it. But microfiber towel has held up and works. You can put umbrellas. You can use them maybe for a lightweight jacket. These can be used in so many areas of your RV. Behind doors, you can stick them on, or in your bathroom, especially under cabinets to hang things on, are also another great use. A great item that has already come in handy for us are these cedar blocks and these cedar wood rings. It makes it really nice because you can just stick the rings over your hanger. You can also stick these on shelves by your clothes or in your drawers. Also, these blocks right here, they offer a good amount of that cedar smell. To maintain your cedar blocks and keep them working, the Himalayan cedarwood essential oil is the best for keeping moths away. And all you have to do is just place some drops on the cedar wood rounds and the blocks. So it's best to let this oil soak into the wood, and then you can flip it over and put oil on the other side. But I don't know about you, but like cedar wood, like the redwood smell, just those woods are really grounding as well, and also help with anxiety. So another double purpose there. So once essential oil has dried and like soaked more into the block, then you go and you hang them up and you're good to go. But this has helped keep moths. We got infested with moths in our trailer at one point, and one of my shirts got ruined, and so I was not too happy about that. You don't want to be ruining your clothes. So I put some essential oil drops on these blocks and the rings, and after I did that, I didn't have any problems with moths eating our clothes. So it's a great thing to have in your RV. Let me know down in the comments if you have any areas in your home or RV that you would like me to do a video about. Would love to hear any of your ideas. And please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to continue seeing RV life content and helpful tips.